Have you ever caught your reflection and wondered, where did my spark go? Not the glow of youth, but the inner light that once radiated from your smile, your eyes, your very presence. If you've noticed your confidence dimming, your smile hesitating, or your self-image shifting, you're not alone. Millions of older adults in America quietly ask the same question, feeling invisible in a world that glorifies youth. But what if aging doesn't steal your beauty? What if it's transforming it into something deeper, richer, and more magnetic? Stay with us, because this video could change how you see yourself forever. At Senior Wisdom, we're here to help you live healthier, happier, and more confidently every day. In this video, we'll reveal 12 powerful signs that your beauty isn't fading, it's evolving. You'll discover the science behind why confidence becomes your greatest asset after 60, what your laugh lines truly mean, and how simple shifts in mindset and self-care can reignite your inner glow. No quick fixes or anti-aging creams here, just practical, heartfelt insights to reconnect with your timeless beauty. Watch until the end to learn how to walk taller, smile brighter, and feel radiant without chasing youth. If you've ever felt forgotten or doubted your worth, this journey is for you. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Let's rediscover your light together. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1 is confidence, the quiet power that makes you radiant. Have you ever encountered someone who seemed to glow as they entered a room, not because of the clothes they wore, but because of the way they carried themselves? It's not about appearance, it's about that quiet energy they radiate, a magnetic pull that draws you in. That, my friends, is the magic of confidence. And it's something we all have the potential to harness. But as we age, we may feel like that magic is slipping away, as if the sparkle of confidence has started to dull. It can be hard not to feel invisible at times, especially in a world that often elevates youth over experience. You might catch yourself second-guessing your choices, or even hiding in photos, convinced you're not measuring up to some youthful standard. But let me tell you, this isn't vanity. It's a deeply human response to a culture that places too much value on appearance and too little on wisdom. The truth is, that confidence can feel harder to tap into as we grow older, and that's understandable. Aging brings with it real changes. Hormonal shifts can affect mood and energy levels. Retirement can make us question our sense of purpose, and our bodies, those loyal companions, sometimes don't move quite as easily or stand as tall as they once did. Even the way we carry ourselves can change, and let's face it, the world hasn't always been kind about aging. Society's message has been clear: beauty has an expiration date. It's no wonder then that confidence sometimes feels like a distant memory. But here's the key to reclaiming it. Confidence isn't tied to youth, and it's certainly not bound by any expiration date. Science backs up a beautiful truth. As we get older, our confidence can grow stronger. Studies have shown that after age 60, self-assurance often increases because we've gathered life experience, learned to navigate adversity, and built emotional resilience. We've faced our struggles and come out the other side with wisdom that no wrinkle or gray hair could ever erase. And that wisdom is powerful. So, here's the secret. Start small and start now. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Each morning, stand in front of the mirror. Straighten your back. Lift your chin. Breathe deeply and tell yourself, I am here. I am worthy. I am still becoming. Do this even on the days when you don't feel like it. It's important because the body influences the brain. This is called embodied cognition, and research shows that how we carry ourselves physically can help our minds feel more confident. The body is a powerful tool in shaping how we feel about ourselves. And when you walk into a room, Walk like you own your story. Because you do. Every scar, every smile, every tear, every victory, they've all been earned. Confidence isn't about fitting into some image of beauty. It's about standing in the truth of who you are. And the more you stand tall in that truth, the brighter your light will shine, no matter how many candles you've blown out over the years. So, let's reclaim that power. Let's carry ourselves with pride, knowing that we are more than enough. Because, in reality, confidence doesn't fade with age. It simply becomes more refined. It's a reflection of all that we've lived through and all that we've become. And that, my friend, is something to be proud of. 2. Smile. It's a light that outshines any mirror, a beacon of warmth that transcends time and age. What is the one thing that instantly makes a person more captivating, more magnetic, no matter how many candles are on their birthday cake? It's not the latest wrinkle treatment. It's not a designer outfit or a flawless appearance. It's something far simpler, yet infinitely more powerful, a genuine smile. As we grow older, many of us start to hide our smiles, self-conscious about laugh lines, wrinkles, or missing teeth. Maybe we feel that life's burdens, losses, regrets, the weight of stress, have worn us down, leaving us with a face that doesn't seem as fresh as it once was. But here's the truth that so many of us forget. Your smile is not a flaw. It's a treasure. A gift to be shared with the world. Those lines around your eyes and mouth? They're not imperfections. They're proof of a life well lived, full of stories, laughter, love, and wisdom. Each laugh line, every little crease around your mouth, tells the story of countless moments. Joyful, heartwarming moments that made your soul lighter. These marks are badges of emotional richness, each one a testament to your resilience, your happiness, and the love you've given and received. There's even the science behind it. When you smile, even when you don't feel particularly happy, your brain releases chemicals like endorphins and dopamine, your body's natural, feel-good hormones. These chemicals reduce stress, ease physical pain, and elevate your mood. Researchers call it the facial feedback hypothesis. Your expression can influence your feelings. So, what's the simple solution? Smile more, starting with yourself. Next time you catch a glimpse of yourself in a mirror, don't just look at the reflection. Smile at it. Not out of vanity, but as an acknowledgement of yourself, a quiet reminder that you're still here, still full of life. Smile because it's a message to your soul. I'm still alive. I still have joy inside me. And when you're with others, offer that smile freely. Watch as it's often returned, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. Warmth is contagious. A smile, even on the hardest days, can bridge gaps, soften hearts, and connect you with others in an instant. Remember, a smile doesn't cost a penny, yet its value is immeasurable. It softens your features, lifts your spirit, and can brighten the room in ways no beauty cream or cosmetic treatment ever could. There is nothing more beautiful than the face of a person whose heart is illuminated by a genuine, heartfelt smile. 3. Style, dressing your wisdom, not just your body. Let's be brutally honest for a moment. Fashion magazines and those glossy online ads rarely show women over 60. And yet, that doesn't mean you've lost your sense of style or relevance. This stage of life could be the most stylish of them all. There's something undeniably powerful about aging, something that grants you the clarity you may not have had before. Gone are the days of chasing fleeting trends, squeezing yourself into whatever's popular, even if it doesn't match your lifestyle or resonate with your soul. Now, you dress not to impress others, but to express yourself. And that, my friend, is where true elegance lies. By this time, you've learned what feels good against your skin, what fabrics hug your body in just the right way, and which cuts and colors flatter your figure and lift your spirit. Do you know what makes you feel confident as you step into the world? Maybe it's the cozy cardigan that wraps you in comfort like a cherished memory, or a soft silk scarf that reminds you of beautiful moments past. Perhaps it's that well-worn pair of leather shoes, perfectly shaped to your feet, that you know you can always count on to make you stand a little taller. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This is not about trying to look younger. It's about looking like you, more authentically than ever before. And you're right to embrace it. You see, there's even the science behind this. Psychologists call it enclothed cognition, which means what you wear influences not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. So when you choose something that truly speaks to your essence, you're not just dressing your body. You're also activating your confidence, your self-respect, and your presence. You're telling the world, and more importantly, yourself, that you have something valuable to offer. A simple but powerful solution is to take just 10 minutes each morning to select something that makes you feel good, not just look good. Wear what feels right for your lifestyle, not what society or anyone else expects from you. And don't shy away from accessories. Those little touches can transform your outfit from ordinary to extraordinary. A statement necklace, a dab of lipstick, or a bold brooch, these aren't acts of vanity. They're declarations of your voice. They speak volumes, saying, "I still have stories to tell, and I tell them with style." Because that's the real point. Your style is not about following trends. It's about honoring the journey that has shaped you, the wisdom you've earned, and dressing with pride for every step of the path ahead. Your style is a reflection of who you are, strong, wise, and unapologetically yourself. Fourth, warmth. The kind of beauty that stays in the room long after you've left. There's a kind of beauty that goes far beyond what the world tries to sell us. It's the kind of beauty that isn't packaged in bottles or caught through the lens of a camera. It doesn't come with a price tag, and it doesn't care about your age or the number on a scale. It's something far more lasting and precious. It's warmth. And if you don't already realize it, you possess an abundance of it, more than you'll ever know. Warmth is subtle. It's the softness in your voice when you speak to someone, the gentleness in the way your eyes meet theirs when they talk. It's the way you listen, really listen, without rushing to respond, without distractions. It's that simple, sincere question, "How are you really doing?" A question that isn't just words, but an invitation to be heard, to be seen. The most beautiful thing about warmth is that it grows with you. With every year, with every joy and sorrow you've experienced, your warmth only deepens. You've lived through the storms of life. You've felt the sting of hurt, and in time, you've healed. And with that healing comes a profound understanding of what it means to show up for someone else. Not because you should, but because your heart knows what it means to care. This kind of warmth isn't just comforting. It's transformative. It's the kind of energy that lingers long after you've left the room. What's remarkable is that, unlike other forms of beauty that fade with time or effort, warmth only intensifies. Psychologists have long said that we're wired to seek it out. We crave the kind of presence that makes us feel safe, understood, and, above all, seen. It doesn't shout for attention. It doesn't demand praise or recognition. But it draws people in, like a magnet, without even trying. And here's the most beautiful part. Warmth doesn't require anything from you. It doesn't demand grand gestures, nor does it need you to be perfect. It simply asks for presence. It's in the quiet moments when you slow down, when you give someone your undivided attention, when you offer a word of comfort with no agenda. It's in the small things, a smile to a stranger, a kind word when the world feels heavy. So, how do you nurture this type of beauty? It starts with the simplest, most powerful action: being present. Be present with someone today. Listen deeply. Speak with kindness. Offer a compliment or a kind word, even if it's unexpected. You don't have to move mountains or change the world. You just have to touch one heart. And if you do, know that your presence has made a difference. Because people won't remember what you wore or the specific words you said. They will remember the way you made them feel. That feeling, the warmth you radiated, that's a beauty that can never be erased by time. It lingers, like a cherished memory that stays with someone long after you're gone. And that, my dear friend, is the kind of beauty that truly matters. 5. Your story, the beauty written in every line. What if I told you that your face is not just skin, but a storybook? Not a tale of fading youth, but a powerful narrative of all the years you've lived. The laughter, the tears, the heartaches, and the victories. Every wrinkle, every freckle, and every sunspot isn't a flaw to erase. They are pages, each one a chapter in your beautiful, complicated journey. Yet, somewhere along the line, society began to whisper, hide it, fix it, smooth it out. And in that whisper, we slowly started to believe that signs of aging were something to be ashamed of. But here's the truth, they're not. Those smile lines near your cheeks? They've been etched in the moments of joy shared with your children and grandchildren. Those spontaneous bursts of laughter that filled your heart. That spot near your temple? Maybe it's from countless afternoons in the sun, tending to your garden or hiking your favorite trail, feeling at one with nature. The texture around your eyes? Those tell the story of sleepless nights, of worry and prayer, of love and unspoken devotion. They're not imperfections. They are the marks of a life fully lived. We're taught that smooth, flawless skin is the pinnacle of beauty, but let's stop for a moment and question that. Those lines, those spots, they are badges of resilience. They show strength, endurance, and a heart that never stopped feeling, giving, and growing. Dermatologists will tell you that skin reflects more than just biology. It reflects your biography. It tells a story of sunshine and sorrow, of joy and grief, of growth and grit. And in all honesty, no cream, no procedure, no miracle product can erase that depth. Real beauty is not found in perfection. It's found in soul. It's the beauty that comes from living, from weathering life's storms, and still shining with grace. So, what's the natural solution? Instead of hiding your lines or regretting every age mark, honor them. Treat your skin with kindness. Nourish it with hydrating foods like watermelon, avocado, and green tea, foods that love you back. Protect it with SPF 30, even on cloudy days, because that skin has been there for you through it all. Moisturize with intention, not to reverse age, but as a small gesture of gratitude to the skin that's carried you this far. And when you look in the mirror, don't seek perfection. Don't search for flawless, airbrushed beauty. Instead, look for the woman who has lived through it all and has kept going, strong, resilient, and beautifully herself. That's the beauty that can't be bottled, and that's the beauty that is yours forever. 6. Magnetic aura. It's that quiet, undeniable power that commands attention without a single word. You've felt it before, the moment when someone enters a room, not loudly, not with any exaggerated gestures, but somehow every eye is drawn to them. There's something about them that simply pulls you in. You can't explain it, but you can certainly feel it. It's not coincidence. It's aura. And yes, you have it too. A magnetic aura isn't about the brand of your clothes, the latest hairstyle, or how many compliments you collect. It's the profound, quiet confidence that comes from being completely at peace with who you are. When you finally stop chasing external validation and begin embracing the gift of being your true, unfiltered self, that is when your magnetic aura begins to take shape. It's a powerful energy that doesn't seek attention but effortlessly attracts it. Here's the beautiful part. This energy is something that often intensifies with age. As you grow older, you start to understand what truly matters, what holds meaning in your life, and what simply doesn't. With time, you shed the need to impress others, to seek constant approval, and instead, you start honoring yourself. That's when you begin to radiate a calm strength, an unspoken presence that others can feel, even before you say a word. It's not about being loud or flashy. It's not about trying to win everyone over. It's about authenticity. When you're centered, emotionally grounded, and genuinely yourself, there's an undeniable warmth that others can sense. It's as if our brains are wired to pick up on this, on the truth in someone's energy. Scientists have found that we naturally trust people who carry themselves with authenticity, and that's where the magic happens. So, what makes people gravitate toward those with a magnetic aura? It's not charisma, not charm, not the cleverness of words. It's something much deeper. It's truth in motion. The kind of truth that creates a bond of trust without the need for show. That's the kind of magnetic force you want to cultivate, not by forcing it, but by living it. Start by doing things that light you up. Immerse yourself in the things that fill you with joy, whether it's reading, painting, taking a quiet walk, praying, or just laughing. Create boundaries. Protect your time. Allow yourself to choose joy without the heavy weight of guilt. These small acts of self-honor are the foundation of your inner light. Because when you live in alignment with your true values, your light doesn't just shine, it draws people in. It's not the loudest voice in the room that demands attention. It's the one with a quiet, graceful presence, one that speaks of authenticity and peace, not ego. That's magnetic. And trust me, darling, if this message has touched you even a little today, if it sparked a tiny flicker of hope or comfort in your heart, would you do something kind in return? Tap the like button and let us know you're here. Your presence matters. 7. Hair. The crown you choose to wear with pride. Your hair, in all its glory, tells a story that goes far beyond the surface. It isn't just about age. It's about identity, strength, and the countless chapters of your life that have shaped you. Whether it's the silver gleam of wisdom, the bold color you chose to embrace, the short pixie cut that speaks of freedom and courage, or the long flowing locks that echo your inner creativity, it's a reflection of you. Your hair carries your spirit, your journey, and the lessons you've learned. Think back to the first time you saw that single gray strand, and the rush of emotions that followed. Perhaps you felt a pang of doubt, a moment of fear, or maybe, just maybe, you looked at it and thought, this is me. This is what I've earned. There's a quiet rebellion in the decision to stop hiding your hair, to stop masking what's natural, and instead, to stand tall and own it. That, my friend, is more than just a style choice. It's an act of profound self-acceptance. When you decide to wear your hair the way that makes you feel most alive, you're telling the world you are not defined by age. You are defined by how you choose to live. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The research is clear. Hair is one of the most visible markers of aging, and for many, it's one of the most deeply personal. But here's the truth. How you choose to wear your hair is not about the number of years you've lived. It's about ownership. Your silver strands are not a sign of fading beauty. They are a powerful testament to the wisdom you've earned, the stories you've lived. A pixie cut isn't just about practicality. It's a declaration of your boldness, your refusal to be anything but yourself. A longer style can embody tradition, a nurturing spirit, or the fire that still burns brightly within you. There is no right or wrong way to wear your hair. There's only the way that makes you feel like the person you know you are. Hair is not just a physical feature. It's your signature, an undeniable part of your self-expression, a reflection of your unique journey. And here's the beautiful thing. It's not just about the outward appearance, though that's powerful in itself. The act of caring for your hair, of nurturing it, is an act of self-love. It's a way of saying to yourself, I still matter. I am still here, still showing up for myself every single day. So, what's the natural path to feeling beautiful in your hair, no matter your age? It's about choosing products that are gentle, nourishing, and made for your hair's needs as it evolves. It's about embracing your natural texture, letting your hair air dry when possible, and using protective styles that minimize damage. Trim regularly, not just for style, but to refresh your spirit, to breathe new energy into the woman you've become. And most importantly, wear your hair as your personal signature, because it is. It's not just hair. It's your history. It's your present. And above all, it is your power. No matter its color, length, or texture, your hair only grows more meaningful with age. It tells the world who you are, and who you've always been. 8. Accepting compliments. Letting those kind, sincere words settle in your heart. How often do we struggle with this? How many times has someone told you that you look lovely today, and instead of simply saying, "Thank you," your first instinct was to wave it off, brush it aside, or make an excuse? You've probably said something like, "Oh, this old thing?" Or, "I just got lucky with the lighting." And sometimes, worse yet, you might even say, "You're just being nice." Does this sound familiar? I know it does to me. As we get older, we become masters at dismissing compliments, don't we? We've been taught to be humble, to avoid accepting praise, thinking that modesty is a virtue. But I've come to realize, dismissing a compliment is like rejecting a gift that was thoughtfully given, unopened and untouched. Why do we do this? Well, part of it is simply habit. Many of us were raised to downplay ourselves, to downplay our worth, thinking it somehow makes us more likable. And if I'm being honest, another reason might be how we've internalized so many messages throughout the years about what beauty is supposed to look like. We're taught that beauty fades with age, that compliments belong to the young, the fresh-faced, the ones who fit a certain standard. But here's the beautiful truth. Science says otherwise. Studies in positive psychology have shown us that when we graciously accept compliments, we improve our self-esteem, we foster stronger connections with others, and we even rewire our brains to recognize and believe in our own worth. It's incredible. Instead of pushing those kind words away, when we let them in, we allow ourselves to build a healthier, more empowering narrative about who we are and what we deserve. And that, my friends, is life-changing. Here's a little practice I encourage you to try. The next time someone offers you a compliment, pause. Don't rush to diminish their words or to make yourself small. Just stop for a second, smile, and say, "Thank you." Let that compliment sink in. Let it settle in your heart and mind, without explanation, without hesitation. Just receive it. And here's a bonus. When you accept compliments with grace, you give others the space to do the same. You create a ripple effect where beauty, real, genuine, and yes, mature beauty, is not only acknowledged but celebrated. Because when someone tells you you're radiant, they mean it. And it's high time that you believe it too. Don't let the years strip you of your power to feel beautiful, inside and out. Accept that gift. Believe in it. And let it remind you just how wonderful and worthy you truly are. 9. Humor. Humor. It's the magical spark that keeps us youthful, even as the years accumulate. There's something irresistibly captivating about a woman who knows how to laugh. Laugh not at others, but at life itself, with all its unpredictable twists and wild detours. It's in the moments when we look at the chaos around us and simply laugh at how wonderfully bizarre it all is. Even if, at times, we laugh at ourselves. Humor, you see, isn't merely about entertainment. It's so much more. It's a sign of emotional intelligence, of resilience. It's a soul that has learned to surrender, to embrace the ebb and flow of life with a certain grace. As we age, we gather a lifetime of stories. Some of those stories are heavy, layered with pain, with loss, with struggles. Others may still sting if we touch them too soon. But the remarkable ones, the ones who can smile and find humor even in the hardest of days, are the ones who radiate life. When life throws you a curveball, and you can say, "Well, that didn't go as planned," with a genuine chuckle, that's a gift, a light that shines from within. These are the people who are truly alive, the ones who glow with wisdom, warmth, and the acceptance of life's imperfections. And let's not forget the science of it. Laughter is healing. It lowers blood pressure, boosts the immune system, and even eases physical pain. But there's something deeper that it offers. Laughter reconnects us to joy, that pure, untouchable joy that is always in fashion. So, if you have a quick wit, if you can throw out a playful quip, or if you can make a joke about your aching knees or graying hair, please share it. Your laughter is medicine, not just for you, but for everyone around you. It's a natural solution to the heaviness that life can sometimes bring. Don't wait for joy to find you. Invite it into your life. Watch that classic comedy that always makes you laugh. Pick up the phone and call the friend who knows how to crack you up, or keep a silly memory journal full of light-hearted moments. Even better, spend time with children. Their giggles are the purest form of contagious happiness. And don't forget the ultimate joy, laughing at yourself. Because when you can laugh at a mistake, or a wrinkle, or the time you tripped over nothing, you show the world that you're not afraid of imperfection. You're dancing with it, embracing it fully. Humor isn't about denying the struggles of life. It's about showing love for life itself. It's a declaration that you're here, you're alive, and you're savoring every moment, even the messy, imperfect ones. Humor, in its truest form, is timeless, a beautiful, radiant dance with life itself. 10 eyes, the silent storytellers of a life fully lived. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but for those of us who have been fortunate enough to experience the ebb and flow of time, the eyes hold an even deeper truth. They aren't just windows, they are memory keepers. Every wrinkle, every light and shadow in the iris, tells a story of a lifetime's worth of joy, sorrow, triumph, and quiet, unspoken wisdom. If you dare to look closely in the mirror, you won't just see a reflection. You'll see every child you've soothed with your gaze, every sunset that took your breath away, every tear shed in the silence of grief or the quiet joy of a life well lived. You will see the mark of time in those eyes, the mark of love, loss, and everything in between. Our eyes, having witnessed decades of living, have a depth that no youth can even begin to imagine. And that's the magic of them, isn't it? What truly makes a gaze captivating isn't its color, nor its symmetry, but what lies beneath it. Compassion, strength, the scars of forgiveness, the quiet but resolute resilience of someone who's lived through the storms of life and still chooses to love, to look, to engage. Have you ever noticed how strangers sometimes linger in your gaze, a little longer than they should? It's not by accident, it's energy. It's the energy that emanates from a life that has been fully experienced. The strength of your gaze is felt not just by you, but by those around you. They feel seen. They feel something raw and real in that fleeting moment. In scientific terms, this is known as emotional resonance, the magnetic pull of eyes that display warmth, curiosity, and an authenticity that cuts through the noise. Our brains respond more powerfully to eyes that radiate kindness, empathy, and openness. Before a word even escapes our lips, the eyes speak volumes. They say, "I see you. I understand you. You are not alone." Isn't that beautiful? The eyes, without a single sound, hold the power to make us feel seen, heard, and validated. So how can we care for this extraordinary gift, this expressive, deeply human feature that carries so much of our story? Well, the first step is simple. Hydrate. Drink water, not just for your body but for your eyes. They've seen so much and need replenishment, too. Rest. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. Blink more when you read or spend time in front of a screen. The delicate health of your eyes depends on the care you give them. Gentle eye creams can soothe tired, worn-out skin, not to erase the history written there, but to keep it healthy and vibrant for the years to come. But perhaps the most important part of eye care isn't about creams or treatments. It's about how you look at the world, how you choose to look at others. Look at people with kindness. Look at them with curiosity. Offer them the same openness, the same grace that you wish to receive. When you offer someone your gaze fully, without haste, without judgment, you're giving them something priceless in today's world. Your presence, your undivided attention. It's a rare gift. And if we're honest, one that seems to be slipping away, moment by moment, in this busy, distracted world. Because the truth is, the most captivating eyes are not the youthful, flawless ones. No, they are the eyes that have seen the world for what it truly is. They are the eyes that have weathered the storms and smiled at the sun after. They are the eyes that tell the story of a life lived, not just existing, but truly living. And those eyes are the ones that hold the most beauty of all. They are yours. 11. Authenticity. There's something truly magnificent about the quiet freedom that comes with embracing your authentic self. As we grow older, a subtle but powerful shift happens. We stop apologizing for who we are. There's an unparalleled brilliance in being unapologetically you, in shedding the layers of expectation that once held us down. It's a beautiful realization when we no longer feel the need to dress, speak, or act to impress others. Instead, we begin to live and move in a way that allows us to express who we truly are. And let me tell you, when that shift happens, it's nothing short of transformative. Authenticity isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about embracing all the parts of ourselves that we've once hidden or tried to change. The flaws, the mistakes, the lessons learned, those are all part of our story. We've lived through them, and they've shaped us into who we are today. In that moment, when you fully accept and express that truth, something changes inside you. You begin to glow, not because you're flawless, but because you're real. It's the kind of glow that comes from within, from owning every part of your journey. And you know what? People can feel that authenticity. There's a certain magnetism in it. You no longer have to work so hard to connect with others because authenticity builds trust effortlessly. It fosters genuine relationships and deep connections without the need for performance. Psychologists call this self-congruence. The alignment between who you are on the inside and how you present yourself to the world. It's no surprise that this inner harmony is linked to reduced stress, greater happiness, and even a longer, more fulfilled life. When you stop wasting your precious energy pretending, you can truly live. And that's the most freeing experience. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, how do you start this journey toward authenticity? It begins with small, mindful moments. Notice when you shrink back to make someone else comfortable. Ask yourself every day, am I doing this because I want to, or because I feel obligated? Learn to embrace your no as much as your yes. Surround yourself with people who love the real you, not the version you think they want to see. And here's the truth. When you walk into a room fully yourself, without apology, without any masks or pretenses, you don't blend in. No, you stand out. In a world of filters, facades, and faceless interactions, your authenticity is rare. It's bold. It's courageous. It's beautiful. And it's exactly what makes you unforgettable. Because when you show up as the real you, there's no one else quite like you. And that is something worth celebrating. 12. Inspiring others. The kind of beauty that leaves an indelible mark on the world. It's the kind that lingers far beyond what we can see. You may not notice it in yourself, but others do. It's in the quiet moments you give someone, when you take the time to truly listen, not just hear. It's in how you speak softly and calmly, even when everything around you is chaotic. It's in that quiet power you have to lift someone's spirits, simply by being present in their lives. This is a beauty that can't be captured in photos or bottles, a beauty that isn't defined by trends or expectations. It's the kind of beauty that stays in the hearts of those you touch. You inspire not with grand gestures or soaring speeches, but with those small, intimate moments that change the course of someone's day, even their life. Maybe it was the neighbor you offered a kind word to when she felt like she was losing herself. Maybe it was the grandchild who, without you saying a word, learned the importance of kindness simply by watching you. Maybe it was the friend who was struggling to find hope, and your words, "I believe in you," gave them the strength to keep going. Psychologists call it prosocial influence, the way we affect others positively by showing empathy, offering encouragement, and leading by example. It's one of the most profound and far-reaching impacts we can have. And why is that? Because the impact doesn't stop with just one person. It ripples outward. When you help someone see their worth, they take that newfound confidence and spread it to others. The circle grows and grows. And what's the path to becoming this radiant, unshakable force of light? You don't need to do anything extra. You don't need to be someone you're not. You simply need to be present. Be kind. Be authentic. Write a letter to someone who's struggling. Smile at the stranger who looks like they've had a tough day. Call a friend just to remind them that they matter. It may seem like a small gesture to you, but to someone else, it could change everything. Because long after physical beauty fades, what remains is the way you made others feel. Your presence, your warmth, your strength. These things never leave. You are not just beautiful, Peyton, a 62-year-old woman. You are a beacon of strength, a wellspring of comfort, a lighthouse of hope. You are unforgettable, not because of how you look, but because of how you make people feel. And after reflecting on these 12 powerful signs, I want you to see something with clarity. Your beauty hasn't disappeared. It has evolved. It has deepened. It has grown stronger and softer at the same time. It now lives in your confidence, in your laughter, in your gentle gaze, in your honest words, and in your undeniable presence. You may not look the same as you did when you were younger, but in many ways, you've become even more remarkable. You are a woman full of stories, wisdom, and a light that no darkness can dim. Yes, aging brings change. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. But it does not take away your beauty. It simply shifts it. Now, it radiates from within, through every thoughtful gesture, every courageous smile, every moment of grace. And here's the most important truth I want you to carry with you today. It is never too late to feel strong again. As we wrap up today, I hope you've seen the true power of beauty. Not just what the world expects us to see, but the kind of beauty that radiates from within. The quiet strength, the compassion, the small moments that ripple out and make an incredible impact on those around you. So, what have you learned today? How do you plan to embrace the evolving beauty within yourself? And how can you inspire others with the wisdom and light you carry? I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and share one thing you've learned from this video and how you're going to bring it into your life. Your story could be the spark someone else needs today. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more empowering content. Your support means the world, and together, we can continue to spread positivity and light.